We're truly living in the very end of the end days. Very disturbing story coming out of my neck of the woods, Detroit, Michigan. A mother murders her two children, and she makes a statement in court that she doesn't feel any remorse for the death of those demons, claiming her children were demons. But it appears here that the demons are speaking through the mother. Here's a headline. I'll put the link below. Michelle Blair, Detroit mother, pleads guilty to murdering son and daughter. My goodness. And this took place back in March of this year. I remember the story. A Detroit mother ridiculed her two children Monday as she pleaded guilty to murdering them and keeping their bodies in her freezer. This woman is demonic possessed. I don't regret none of this, Michelle Blair, 36, said in court, according to the Associated Press. I don't feel any remorse for the death of those demons. Precious, precious children. Police found the bodies of 13-year-old Stoney Blair and 9-year-old Stephen Blair in a freezer when they arrived to evict Blair in March. The children were killed months apart in 2012 and 2013, police believe. Blair described intentionally killing Stoney by punching her repeatedly, putting a bag on her head until she became unconscious, scalding her with hot water, and hitting her on the head, the Detroit Free Press reported. If I had a chance to do it again, I would, Blair said, according to the Free Press. Mental health professionals had declared her competent to stand trial. Stephen's death was accidental, Blair said, although she admitted making him drink window cleaner, burning his genitals with hot water, choking him with a belt, and placing a grocery bag over his head. TV station KJBK reported. A video played in court showing a surviving 8-year-old son telling a social worker that Blair whipped him with a cord and struck his 17-year-old sister with a hammer. Authorities are trying to cut Blair's parental rights with those children. There should be no parental rights. The woman is possessed with demons. In court on Monday, Blair said that Stoney and Stephen had sexually abused a younger sibling, according to NBC News. If Michigan had the death penalty, Blair said she would have accepted it in pleading guilty to first-degree murder, torture, and child abuse. The crime carries a mandatory sentence of life without parole. She will be formally sentenced on July 17th. What is this world coming to? Lord Jesus, come quickly. Jesus, please come quickly. Let me play a portion of this if it'll play.
Definitely. Wasn't an accident? No, not at all. If I had a chance to do it again, I would. When you went and got the grocery bag and suffocated her, that was your intent? Yes. She was coming in the bathtub. I was pouring hot water on her. My son was standing to my right outside the bathroom door, and he was telling me, everything he was telling me, I looked at her and I'm like, did it? And she was like, yes. So I actually had to speak, and I was hitting her in the head. Which I told me something hot. Hit her very hard in her head, and I was doing hot water on her. You were intending to? No, I did not intend to kill her. No.
I've heard just about all I want to hear. And we are told, if we want to make it to heaven, to be like children. And we know what will happen to us if we harm one of God's children, precious children. It would be better if we had a millstone tied around our neck. I think many millstones are being tied around this mother's neck. Leave me comments. Very, very discouraging today. Come quickly, Lord Jesus, come.